Hey guys, James here again, and welcome to our latest video. Now this is basically going to be an overview for the Airguns, and what seemed like the longest walk in the world that eventually led us to the British Shooting Show. That's at the NEC this year. This is the first time they've done it, and it's the 10th year of the show. So we'll see when you turn up, you're greeted with a view pretty much like this, which was just mind blowing. So this video, as I say, is going to be just for the Airguns. Let's move over to BSA. Okay, so the BSA stand, obviously first thing that you'll notice there is the new Defiant. Now this is their new bullpup. As you can see, it comes in a selection of different options for stocks, as most guns do these days. And yeah, interesting little gun. A lot of buzz around it. Similar price point to the Wildcats, so we'll just have to see how they fare out, to be honest. Obviously over the back, you just got all the Gamo guns as well, which leads us on quite nicely to the Umarex stand, which was right next door. Now, you know, the Umarex stand, they had a good selection of their products. Obviously all of their CO2 pistols were there, which is nice to see, and yeah, this was before they got abused by the hordes of people that were playing with them. So apart from the usual helpings of the CO2 rifles, they also have this new pistol, and that's just going to be CO2. Yeah, looking forward to seeing a bit more information on that when it comes out. So anyway, let's move on. So here we have the whole cartridge Virock stand. You can see a huge selection of pretty much the entire range here, which is quite good to see. Couple of different stock options on the HW that I'd not seen before, like that smooth touch finish, which was good, and also their selection of pistols, including that amazing HW44, which hopefully we'll check out a little bit soon. So yeah, really good stand. Okay, so I think the award for getting the most money on one stand for the Airguns definitely had to go to Daystate, Brocock and MTC. As you can see, they have the full range there across the board, so all of the new Bantams. And then obviously the Daystate, obviously you've got the new Wolverine that's coming in. Incredible looking guns. It was quite nice to see them in the flesh, and they definitely look better in person, although they do look epic in the video. And then yeah, they had all of the Pulsars, the Renegades, the Huntsman, obviously the Tsar as well, another highlight. And then yes, you can see the Red Beast in the background. I did have a quick play, it was very nice, incredibly red, just way too expensive for my budget. Okay, so an honourable mention really, obviously the best fitting stand. Now here you'll see something that was actually worked on by a local shooter to us, and that is the adapter set for the 6 hour range. And obviously if you want to run HPA, if you want to run a silencer, run to a bottle, best fittings have come up with a solution which is pretty cool. So yeah, they're available there, and obviously you can just see the rest of the projects in the back. Slightly better picture there of the adapters, really neat addition. So moving on from one SIG to another, now this is the Highland outdoor stand. As you can see, they've got the whole of the new MPX and the MCX range on show, which is quite good. I own the MPX, absolutely love it, so it was good to see that being as received as well as it was. They've also got all of the newer versions of the SIG pistols as well. A couple of 1911s are coming out, which again, a bit Marmite, not my cup of tea personally, but I imagine they're going to sell pretty well. Now this for me was moving on to the 226. Now one pistol I did pick up quite recently was the P320. Now I really like it. It's probably one of the best pistols that I think SIG have released so far. And then going up to possibly not one of my favourites. Now this is the new X5. I wasn't convinced. It looks amazing, but in person it just, I don't know, I think SIG have missed a trick with this one, unfortunately, but you know, nevertheless, it looks good and it will appeal to a lot of people out there. Now, the Highland stand did also have a quick range as well. You could go and test out all the new products, which was really good. It was nice to see that being done, to be fair. And then obviously, you know, as well as the SIGs, they did have the rest of the ASG range as well, along with the SIGs on the other side. So the new revolvers there, the Dan Weston up top, a bit of a time classic. So here we have ASI, and as you can see, obviously the importer for FX, they do have a good selection of the range. Got the Streamline, the Wildcat, Impact, etc. And then obviously just over on the corner there, the new FX Crown. Now I have got one video live of this already. There will be plenty more, and this was kind of the main big feature for the ASI stand really as far as FX went. A new release, it was his sort of first public debut. So yeah, they had a couple on offer just so that you could see there, obviously the blue and the forest laminate. So yeah, watch this space for more on them. Next up was Airarms. Now they had a selection of pretty much everything that they produce at the moment, and then also as well sort of a lot of the older guns, so kind of the history of Airarms, which is really quite nice to see. A couple of rifles there that I've not seen before, like the Combat that will just be coming up in a second, so that was quite cool. Obviously they had all the modern stuff as well, you know, all the 410s, the Galahads, etc. And as I say, it's a really nice little stand. Now I did get to talk to the guy who basically designed the action for the S510. He gave me loads of his time, and he was a really nice guy. Now, one of those people, one of those stands, it was probably the most approachable and sort of people-friendly stands of the show, really. And obviously the new soft touch that they're doing for the 510 as well. So huge things coming from them this year. And I definitely think a company to be watching for the next 12 months. So Masood from Eagle Vision was at the shooting show as well, so displaying all of his latest sort of products. You see a lot of the adapters there and his rings. And in the background, his Wildcat, which we'll cut to a picture in a second, where you can see all of the bits and pieces. Now, he's given me a couple of the magazine holders, as well as the adapter, so we'll be doing reviews on those pretty soon. But also, as well, showing on his stand, he had where it all started. Now, these are the scope cams, so you can see the phone holders, the camera holders, etc. By far one of the best setups I've got, and again, we'll be featuring them a lot more on the channel pretty soon, so definitely watch this space for more from Eagle Vision. One question that seemed to be on everybody's kind of minds was where's Glock? Where were Glock? Umarex had none at all. Now, I did manage to find one Glock, which you'll see coming in shot in a second. Now, rumours are Armex aren't bringing it in, which is why it wasn't on the Umarex stand. So yeah, that's the closest view that we had to the Glock 19. As I say, a huge kind of buzz, but absolutely no information at the show at all. So Saturday came and ATN turned up. Now they were showcasing their new 4K, which is going to be a replacement to the Excite 2. Now I did have a quick look through, did have a quick play, and it does look a lot clearer than the Excite 2. And also what I really liked was the fact that because they've changed the tube, you can actually mount this using normal scope mounts. So it's going to be so much easier to load or to put this on your rifle. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this actually out on the field, really, and to give it a try myself. Now, we didn't get a chance to cover everything, and there were certain stands where we just couldn't get close to the guns. I mean, the Sterling stand that you see here, there was a real buzz around those guns. Now, personally, for me, not my cup of tea, but from a technical point of view, I think they're going to be really interesting. But like I say, I couldn't cover everything. So we will do a second video where I'll cover all things powder burning. I'll just put a couple of the highlights up here just to try and sort of show you things to come. But like I say, it was my first show. There was a lot to be doing. There was some things I had on my list of things to do. I like getting these earplugs moulded as well. It's been something I've been thinking about for a while, but just never got round. And amazingly, I couldn't find the time to go and get the impressions done to send them off. But that is literally, as you're seeing here, as quick as it took. It was about 23 seconds and the moulds were in. So like I say, we will do another video. We'll go into all of the big stuff and everything that isn't airgun related. To anybody that we missed out in the video, you know, I apologise, but we just literally couldn't cover everything, unfortunately. So if you have enjoyed watching the video and you want to see sort of more from us, obviously feel free to check out the channel. If you've got any questions, any comments, chuck them below. But until next time, guys, a real big thank you for watching, and we will be back at the show next year, I think. But anyway, guys, until next time, thanks for watching.